Hit record. All right. Hey Keith, how's it going?
What's up, Lindsey? I'm doing
All
good.
right.
How are you?
Doing good. I want to welcome you to the Best Specialists of Rome show podcast. I'm not really sure what I'm calling it yet, but where we're highlighting people in the health and wellness space who we really think are doing a great job. And that is definitely you and you with your
Thank
business,
you.
Spartan Smoothies.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. And I think I'm doing a decent job, but it
Yeah.
sounds, it feels good to hear it from other people. And I think you're doing a good job too.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, before we jump in, I got to say, you definitely have quite a name for yourself in the health and wellness scene. What are some moments or milestones of your experience in health and wellness with the smoothie shop that stand out to you?
Just as far as just goes back to like, when I was 16, 17 years old, really like overweight and remember some of the challenges and stuff that I had to go through to learn how to eat right and perform because I got into bodybuilding at a really young age. And a lot of my roots are around the sports supplements industry. I
Okay.
give credit to and hats off to Steve Bailey that opened Maximum Nutrition on Broad Street early 2000s, and he was kind of my mentor and taught me everything I knew about, all the different products that can truly help people achieve goals. And yeah, I mean, your foundational stuff will always be exercise and nutrition, but once you
Hmm.
have that in place, you can get some really cool um, benefits out of sprinkling the right type of supplements on top of that. So
Okay.
between the nutrition and just the experience that I had through the years of trying everything, like whether it's keto or low carb or all the different avenues you can attack fat loss. I personally
Hmm.
went down it and saw many people go down that path. So just accumulatively over the 20 years, in the sports supplement
Right.
industry and just trying different things myself, I guess I've built this cool, I call it tool shed,
Hmm.
to help people kind of reach their goals. It's not a one size fits all. Everybody's got different challenges from either a physical
Yeah.
standpoint, different mindsets, the psychological piece of helping somebody reach their health and fitness goals is a huge, deal, to overcome for a lot of people. So just all that, yeah, and now to have a actual brick and mortar location of my own is kind of
Oh,
surreal. It's always been a vision of mine since I was young. I tried it once
that's awesome.
years ago,
I didn't know that.
just couldn't come up with the funds. I was probably in my
Okay.
late 20s and had an opportunity to do a little build out inside of an existing location. I'm not sure if you
Okay.
remember where it's just right down the street from you at Central Plaza, where a place
Okay.
called Buffy's Tanning Salon used to be back in the day. And a guy named John Massey owned that building, and up front was some unused space, and he was going to let me do the plumbing and build it out, and just couldn't come up with the money,
Yeah.
and had to put that on hold. But little did I know, in 2019, I would have an opportunity to take over ownership of an existing local smoothie shop opened up originally by Michael Pearson,
Okay.
and and I was actually just a customer coming in, and we got to talking. And long story short, I had the opportunity to purchase the store from him.
Okay.
Uh, 5 years later is what you see now, kind of rebranded and kind of made it my own. And
Right.
so blessed to be able to have a spot where, not only do we offer smoothies and supplements, but the meal prep and the
Hmm.
all the stuff that, all the tools people can use to help, help themselves feel better and look better.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, you didn't just wake up one day and say, I'm going to open a smoothie shop. You've got a ton of life experience.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I know that was like a long answer to your question, but I figured it would give a
That's
little bit
good.
more
Yeah.
context to that.
I love that. It's that personal aspect of it that it's not just a business for you. There's a lot of personal attachment to it.
Yeah,
You can
definitely.
relate to a lot of people.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, so we think of smoothies and some people are like gym rats, people who are just uber healthy. Who do you think benefits the most from adding smoothies or supplements to their lives?
Yeah. So, um, that's what I love about our menu is that whether you're wanting a, a like a fun treat, more like an indulgent type smoothie, we have that. whether you're wanting a super natural plant-based, you know, organic with fresh greens and local honey and almond butter or sun butter, we have that option. Or if you want someone
Right.
in between.
Okay.
So um, where it benefits a lot of people is like I feel like a lot of people just struggle as it is getting in the right amount of nutrients.
Hmm.
And a smoothie for me has always been a way to just kind of condense that down. Like I can, when you add, a half a fresh banana into a smoothie with some like almond butter, scoop of collagen that's great for like your skin, hair, and joints. Put some honey in there, give you that antioxidants, good for allergens. Of course, your protein powder, fresh blueberries. Uh, you're getting in a lot of micronutrients condensed in
Right.
one drink, that can really fill a void that you may be missing that you may not be getting in your other rest of your day because you're so busy and a lot of people are eating on the go and unfortunately in today's world there's a lot of micronutritional gaps in today's food. It's ultra processed and to me a smoothie has always been a way to kind of condense that down and get a lot of nutrients in one drink.
Right. Yeah. A meal and a drink. I mean, it's everything you need,
Yeah,
your macros and your micros.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And it's super convenient. I mean, you can essentially eat a large salad and drinking it while you're walking down, driving down the street. So,
So what would you say to someone who is thinking about like they're in this health and wellness journey and they're like, man, I feel like smoothies would be good for you or good for me, but they don't know where to start. Like they look at a menu and they're
yeah,
like, I don't even know what's fits
yeah,
what I need health wise,
yeah,
what's healthy, what's not healthy. What
yeah.
should
Of
they be
course,
looking
that's
out for? Where should they start?
that's a great question. I can actually tie that to a little story.
Yeah, that'd be
Uh,
great.
Probably like last year, there was a female that was sitting in the drive-through line at Chick-fil-A, and the
Okay.
line was backed around the building. She was running a little bit late, and she saw our open sign flashing, and I guess she thought to herself, "Hey, this is a shop. Maybe this is literally a sign. I need to start going in there and eat healthier to knock off some weight." She came in and ordered whatever just she saw first that she thought she might like, which was like a large pink paradise. And for those of you that don't know, the pink paradise is a little bit more of an indulgent smoothie.
Okay.
It's it's got a lot of fresh fruit in there, and is it healthier than what she was getting at Chick-fil-A?
Right.
Probably so. But here's where the educational piece comes in. This is what I love helping people navigate their journey is she just assumed that just because it was healthy, that she was going to start knocking weight off.
Okay.
I didn't know all this until a few visits later, and I got to know her goals. But yes, her goal was to drop some body weight.
Okay.
But here's a sad truth: if she had resumed getting that pink paradise smoothie, she would have probably gained weight
Right.
compared to what she was eating at Chick-fil-A. Because I even asked her, I said, "What was you normally ordering from Chick-fil-A?" And she told me like a number or whatever. I looked up the calories. The pink paradise smoothie had like 300 more calories than what she was getting from Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
So lesson learned for those that may be listening, eating healthy is not always going to equate to weight loss.
Right.
That's a good example is that a lot of people do come in and they do have the desire to get in shape and lose weight, but they just don't understand how there needs to be a balance of not only nutrition but also total calories and macros, and that's what I love teaching.
Yeah, you can't beat the science. Like the science is the science there.
Yeah, so there's a world that exists where you can eat really really healthy, but still have awareness and manage total calories and macronutrients.
I love that.
Yeah,
And the fact that in the smoothie shop they can get that education and knowledge is really powerful.
yeah, we list all of our macros and calories on a laminated menu on the counter.
Okay.
And for people that just don't have a clue where to start on how many calories they should be getting in, we have a machine called an eVolt 360
Okay.
that takes like 30 seconds. You stand on it barefoot. You don't feel anything, but it actually will measure how much muscle mass you have, how much body fat you have, how much visceral fat you have. Print all that off, and it does print off your macros and where
Oh,
your
that's
protein
awesome.
and stuff needs to be based off your body type and metabolism and your goals.
Okay.
So if a person comes in that weighs, say a male comes in that weighs 300 pounds and he wants to, and he's got some muscle on him, but he wants to lose weight and tone up, it's going to print off where his macros need to be to achieve that goal.
Yeah, that's great. That's a great
Yeah,
place to start for somebody for
for
sure.
sure. Yep. Yep. And then beyond that, a lot of times people still have questions, and
Mhm.
that's when I'll recommend either booking a one-on-one consultation with me,
Okay,
or pulling you into my one-on-one coaching program. That's a little bit more, long term.
gotcha.
4 6 month 1 year blocks where I'm
Okay,
kind of guiding you through the whole time, answering all your questions.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
What's the like moment you have face palm when people come in and they have a huge misconception about smoothies or supplements?
Oh,
What myths
uh,
can you bust other than like
yeah, like
because it's healthy is not necessarily healthy?
yeah, that one, and then just a common question we hear is what protein powder is best for fat burning?
Okay.
Uh, that's a common question. Like, um, there's a lot of um, curiosity and myths around the supplement creatine monohydrate.
Hmm.
A lot of females are scared of it. A lot of males are concerned that it's going to damage their liver, or females are going to hold a bunch of water.
Hmm.
For those of you don't know what creatine monohydrate is, it's a natural, product in your body already. You get it from eating red meat, and if you're very active, and even if you're not active, you can still get some really cool benefits from supplementing with creatine. They actually did a study in a nursing home and gave like all the patients like 5 grams of creatine
Okay.
for 6 months to a year. And then like all of a sudden, like after that 6 month mark, a lot of them that were not so smart, I know that sounds mean, started
Yeah.
winning like bingo games, and like the cognitive benefits from creatine is like amazing. So, but yeah, stuff like that. It's just myths you've heard online, and people coming to the store, and you can just tell they're so lost, and it's sad because it's like, you could be reaping the benefits of some great stuff.
Hmm.
Just, get some accurate information.
Right.
You know.
Uh, um, I'm not great at quoting research studies or anything, but like if we're talking about supplements and things, creatine, caffeine, and protein, there's
Hmm.
so much evidence, but for those three things,
Yeah,
like you
for
really
sure.
you can't argue against them for
Yeah, but
performance and
other than that, I mean, as far as other like moments, I can't think of any right now, but that's the most
okay.
common. Is the fear around creatine, and like I said, just the whole
Mhm.
what's the best fat burning protein. Like all protein can. I guess what they mean is like maybe like a lower calorie protein, not like a weight gainer.
Right.
So, but protein in general is like jet fuel for your metabolism. I mean,
Yep.
it's
Depends
most
what you're
people.
mixing it with, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So nutrition's changing all the time. Are there any new cool trends or ingredients that you're excited about, or maybe new products that you'll have in the shop?
Yeah, seems like just the accessibility to like really good quality, like collagen has
Okay.
been a game changer. We sell a lot of this product called Frog Fuel.
Okay.
It comes in little packets, and the Frog Fuel has particleized collagen particles in it, so your body can absorb it really well. And we've had several older people come in telling us that this product actually helps their arthritis better than their prescription medication.
Interesting.
So once I heard that, I was like, hey, this has got to be some good stuff. So I started
Yeah.
recommending it more. So it's one of our top selling products. So
Okay.
just collagen in general, I think is a great supplement to take, whether it's in a
Yeah.
gel form like that or a powder that you can, we sell unflavored collagen. You can add it to whatever you want,
Okay.
coffee or your water or protein shake. So, but other than that, recent stuff, that's probably been the most recent like supplement that I can think of
Yeah.
that's been really, really cool to see evolve into better formulations.
Yeah. It really, I mean, what would you say, like 5 to 7 years ago, it started becoming popular?
Yeah, yeah.
So
And then
that's neat.
of course the salts are a big deal too for
Hmm.
performance. All the electrolytes, but specifically the company LMNT or Element.
I say
Um,
element. I don't know.
Yes. Element. So it's the salt packets, it's 1,000 milligrams of salt. It's got the potassium and magnesium, And that's a great product, especially if you're working out at all or doing any kind of sweating. You need to replenish that sodium. I mean,
It
not
tastes
getting in
really
the right
good.
amounts of sodium and potassium can jack up your blood pressure. I
Right.
mean, there's been a lot of people that can get their blood pressure under control just by adding in more good salt and potassium, get that ratio back to normal.
Right. Yeah. That's that one of those myths that not all salt is bad, huh?
Salt is not bad. The the,
Yep.
the the salt that you see in like fast food and like ramen
Hmm.
noodles, like that's bad.
Yeah.
But you take a good salt like from the elements or pink Himalayan salt or my favorite's the
Mhm.
Redmond's real salt that's got all the minerals. It's man, it can do your body wonders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of skipped this at the beginning, but as you were talking, I was like, oh man, we need to hit on just all the different things y'all have in the shop because it's not just smoothies and it's also not just supplements. Like
Yeah.
they're a lot on Sundays and get meals.
Yeah.
You got Allie's bar. So can you tell us like all the different things?
Yeah, so besides the smoothies, like I said earlier, whether you're wanting an indulgent smoothie or something that's really, really, healthy and it can fit truly what you're wanting, we can do that for you, no problem. We slice all of our veggies and fruits. Literally we probably slice over 50 pounds of fruit per day. So that's pineapple, kiwi, avocado. We have a cold bar that keeps all that fresh,
Okay.
all your different nut butters, whether it's sun butter, almond butter, natural peanut butter, honey, all the different add-ins, collagen, you name it, flaxseed, chia seed, kale, spinach, all the
Okay.
berries. So there's really not much we're missing there. The only thing we don't have is like watermelon. We don't have any of that. We do have watermelon puree for the more indulgent type smoothies, but
Okay.
we don't keep fresh watermelon. But yeah, smoothies got that on check. Acai bowls, we use Samazon organic acai as the
Okay.
base for the acai bowls. They're, in my opinion, a little, they're still a little bit more indulgent, but there's a
Yeah.
way, it's a way to get in, some good nutrients depending on what toppings you put. So all the
Okay.
same fruits that we offer for smoothies, you can get those as toppings on the acai bowl. So whether that's granola, we got coconut flakes, chia seed, flaxseed, all
Okay.
that stuff, honey, cacao nibs, almond slices for the acai bowls. And then, yes, Allie's Spartan bars, which she makes just right down the street. She's got her own commercial kitchen,
Yeah.
and
They're so
Allie,
good.
Allie, by the way, is my fiance now. So that's
Congrats.
yeah, thank you. So proud of her. She's grown her business very, very slow and organically through the years, but it's just been great seeing her business, keep
Mhm.
growing. But yeah, her bars are just no bake bars. For anybody that don't know what a Spartan bar is, it's just five ingredients: oats, the whey protein, honey, flax, and yeah, peanut butter. And then she does offer plant-based bars as well. We
Okay.
have a ton of those at the shop, in dozen packs and singles. And then we've collaborated with Ideal Meals, so
Yeah.
we get in around 150 meals on Sundays,
Okay.
and they, we don't really have any say so over the foods that she cooks. We just basically take in what she's made that week and resell them. So
Yep.
it's first come, first serve. But on Sundays around 11:30, we get in around 150 meals, and it's first come first serve. But yeah, those are great. They're around $9 a meal, and just heat and eat, never frozen. To me, they're pretty balanced meals. They keep
Mhm.
the macros, the calories around three to 500, and the protein is around 30.
Yep.
So anything from pastas to salmon to I think you're familiar with her meals too.
Yeah. I had the salmon one today and it was really
Yeah.
good.
So we sell a slew of those. Sundays is our busiest day for that reason. People are
Okay.
coming buying meals. They're grabbing a jug of protein, a pack of Spartan bars, and a smoothie. And it's like a little miniature grocery store in there on Sundays.
Mhm. I love
Um,
that.
yeah.
That's
And then
awesome.
yeah, we've recently had some cool collaborations with a couple of other companies. A company called
Okay.
Dojoy, which is a bread company out of Cincinnati, Ohio,
No.
female owned, and this bread is amazing. It's like
Okay.
very clean ingredients, anything from like apple cider vinegar to it's like got some honey in there. It's got three flaxseed, chia seed, but the bread has got 7 grams of protein per slice and 11 grams of fiber per slice.
Oh, wow.
So that's pretty amazing when you could essentially have a sandwich,
Right.
and
You add some meat to that
add some
and
meat to that, you're going to be well over 30 grams of protein right there just in a sandwich. So we carry that bread, several different types of that,
okay.
and we just teamed up with a company called Alpha Cookie, which small business out of Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Okay.
And these cookies that we get from them, they're not protein cookies, but they're more of an indulgent cookie, but they're super super dense. I mean, they're like that thick, and it's for somebody that's like wanting a treat, like on a
Okay.
Friday, and they're only going to be about 400 or 500 calories versus, say, an alternative that's like 1,000.
Mm. Okay.
So way less calories than what you would think out of a cookie that size. A lot of people get two servings out of them, and
Okay.
just a lot of fun flavors. So, you work hard all week and you train hard, and every
Hmm.
now and then you want to treat yourself to something kind of indulgent. This is a good way to do that without going
Yeah.
too crazy on the
Doesn't like
calories.
totally wreck you. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
So
great.
yeah, and then other than that, yeah, just the supplements, protein powders, weight loss supplements, the vitamins, and then we have the Evo 360
Okay.
scan machine that we offer to people, to get their macros and calories and body fat testing. And we're also teamed up with the Air Force locally. They
Oh,
send up
cool.
their up and coming recruitants to us to get some body measurements and body stats to
Awesome.
see if they're ready for boot camp.
Hopefully they are.
Yeah, so a lot of times we're their ticket, out of there, and unfortunately we do
Mhm.
see a lot of people that's not quite ready yet. They gotta trim up a little bit more,
Okay.
before they can get sent off.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Um, how about this is kind of a random question, but you've got somebody who comes in and they're like, I don't like vegetables. I don't want to drink a salad. What smoothie would you recommend to them? Like, is it going to have spinach in it, kale in it? What would you recommend that they could maybe tolerate a little bit of getting some greens in without
yeah,
feeling like they're drinking a salad? Which one on the menu?
yeah. So um, I love the keto greens
Oh yeah, that one is good.
smoothie is very interesting. On paper, it sounds wild because it's got unsweet almond milk, the kale, spinach, avocado, whey protein powder, peanut
Okay.
butter, chia seed, and that's a lot of different stuff going on. But the flavor is amazing, and you get all your
Mhm.
different omega fats out of that. You do get some spinach and kale.
Okay.
We have people that add blueberries to that, but the keto greens is a really solid meal replacement smoothie from getting in, like, yes, you can get in all your greens. Our
Hmm.
best seller is actually the Hampton,
Hmm.
and the Elvis. The Hampton's gonna be more
Okay.
oat based. It's got the oats, the honey and peanut butter, and Greek yogurt, and then the Elvis is you know really popular with the females because it keeps the calories around that 350 to 450 depending on what
Okay.
size you get. And it's a chocolate peanut butter banana, and
Mm. Can't go
all of
wrong with
them.
that.
Yeah, it's all of them's going to have 30 plus grams of protein,
Awesome.
no matter which one you
Um,
get.
all right. So, all that being said, you're definitely one of the best places in Rome to get a smoothie and get all your healthy things. So, what's the best way for people to reach out to you? Where are you located? How they find you? How they connect with you?
So we are located in Rome, center of Rome, right behind the Chick-fil-A shipping container,
Yep.
which seems to be like every time I turn around, they're adding on to it. Uh,
Yeah,
they
another
like
lane.
right now, as we speak, they're adding a dual covered drive-through line.
Oh, wow.
It's going to
Okay.
be set up just like the big one with the fans and the menus and
Okay.
little stations they can stand behind. Like, it's going to be
I'm
really
sure they
high.
never thought that's what was going to happen there.
Yeah, like I don't know how they're going to do it because like that parking lot's so small, but yeah, that's 315 Riverside Parkway. It's where
Okay.
the Olive Garden is, and Las Palmas right here in Rome. And then as far as I guess the best way to kind of like stay in tune with what we got going on, is just follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Spartan Smoothies Rome.
Okay.
And then if you do come in, make sure you type in your phone number, on our little tablet at the counter. You can opt in for our rewards and start
Okay.
accumulating points. Every dollar you spend, you get a point, and you can even earn a free Evolt scan. I think it's
Oh,
35.
wow.
So, you buy a jug of protein and a couple of meals, you're already got a free, you've already earned a free scan, on our reward system.
Awesome.
So you get a free birthday smoothie.
Yes. Yep.
So, but yeah, be sure to opt into our rewards and then follow us on social media.
Perfect. Well, Keith, thank you for being on. And guys, definitely go check out Spartan Smoothies.
Yeah, well, thank you for having